You might not believe me, but this used to be a hallway and now it's an actual laundry room, like with room to fold clothes. But running ahead with an idea, piles of confidence, and a poorly thought out plan almost ruined the dream. Between blocked doorways, missing cabinet parts, and a dryer vent that just refused to cooperate, this was the kind of weekend renovation that makes you want to go back to your day job. We're Heather and Chris, former design build pros who left the big client projects behind to chase our dream of renovating homes together, usually to resell. But I fell too in love with this house to sell it. Stick around to see how we turn wasted hallway space into a room that Chris can't wait to do laundry in. And I might even help him because it's gonna be that pretty. Last week we started renovating this little laundry room and it was kind of a roller coaster. I flipped my entire design scheme upside down. Chris had to fight with the most difficult yet rewarding floor tile, and we left off with him realizing that the IKEA cabinet he customized to fit my beautiful but not IKEA sink didn't fit the doors that go on it. So
figured out my door issue. When I was building the cabinet, in my head I was using 3/4 inch melamine, and it turns out it's 5/8, which means my height measurement was 1/8 inch off. I've got a plan for that. We're actually going to shim the sink up. I've got some hardboard I'm going to use, so that'll allow the doors to clear and close properly. And what Heather and I decided is to reduce the overhang of the sink over the doors, and that'll allow the faucet to overhang the sink slightly more. So a little more work, but one thing off the list, time to move on to installing the upper cabinets. But maybe Heather and I need to talk about these a bit more than we did. Heather, stay tuned.
oh my God.
So that's centered.
I'm not done celebrating. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm coming back. Or whatever you do here is gonna match on that side.
Oh, and that'll be above that.
Yeah, so that's that. So your answer's here. Always 8 million details.
Yeah, so it'll be 9 inches wide. What goes there?
Now it'll be a tall, skinny, cute jar with laundry soaps and stuff.
Left of last night behind.
Back to what I was saying about how this laundry room used to be a hallway. There were so many things I loved about this house when we bought it, but the original laundry room, let's just say it was not gonna work for our family in 2025. The laundry room was really just a closet in a hallway. No storage, no counter. I'm pretty sure it was doubling as a pantry at one point, and if the doors were open to access the washer dryer, nobody could walk down that hallway to use the bathroom. The wallpaper in the laundry room, on the other hand, kudos to the commitment to super cool patterns in 1970s. And I just kept thinking, this was never designed for the person who actually did the laundry. I mean, where was she folding her clothes? On the tiny kitchen table, probably covered with leftover cereal bowls and a bunch of kid stuff. I knew the moment I saw that setup that we were gonna have to fix it. I just didn't envision stealing a hallway to do it. All I know is, if you're gonna spend hours of your life doing laundry, you deserve to do it in a room that isn't an afterthought. It's my editing day. I'm stuck at my desk. I don't get to help Chris, but let's go see how it's looking. It looks so good. Oh my God, it's a laundry room.
Well, hard to tell with all the
I
drop
know,
sheets
you keep
on everything.
covering my pretty floor. It's killing me. I keep coming in here and picking up the floor and looking at it all with the floor exposed. And he's like, stop moving my drop glass.
I'm just getting this bottom one on, and then I'll frame this and then finish that one.
I can't wait to see the doors go on. I guess I have to paint them first, don't I?
Yes.
Sure do. You happy with it?
Yeah. I mean, every little thing you kind of put up, it starts looking way better.
These are the parts too, like framing a wall, sure. You frame a wall all day, it still looks like a messy construction site. Yeah. But you work all day putting up cabinets and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you can stand back and
Imagine
Looks
putting
like
stuff
something.
in it. I'm gonna get back to editing the video that you watched last week in my cute office. Do you want to see it? It's a big mess. Look, I got a cute chair, and it's gonna go really well with the fabric I want to use in this room if I hopefully keep it clean. Those are my Facebook Marketplace bookcases. I got big dreams for this room. Chris is trying to finish before the end of the day. And now he's on the phone with IKEA because we are missing one piece. Oh, and did we mention that these cabinets are discontinued? And so we don't even know if this piece is available. We went and tried to order it online. Nothing.
Do you show stock anywhere?
About as difficult as you thought it would be?
Yeah.
I just heard Chris say that's fantastic. Thank you. So we have good news.
So they don't have this one that I had the number for, but they have the taller one in Calgary.
Amazing.
So
Crisis averted.
prices averted.
Bonus meatballs.
I was a little worried.
I need some peace of mind. I know where to find it. By the end of the road. So I walk and I keep on walking.
So do you want to cut into that and I can start taking this apart? What?
I'm just frustrated having to take things apart and cut into finished walls.
I mean, I agree. Like, this stuff got rushed. Like, we should have taken the time to draw these cabinets
We
together.
shouldn't be designing off the cuff while we're building.
Just as I was celebrating the cabinetry going in over the sink, we found a huge problem with the washer and dryer. The way the wall had been built behind them meant that the washer dryer were going to stick out basically into the doorway. I mean, it was awful. The closet upstairs would have been better than what we were about to end up with. And then we realized the light switch was going to be blocked too. Thankfully, we found a way through it all, but let's just say there was no going forward without a few steps backward first.
I can only feel one. Oh, the other one's right below it. But it's like 3.5 inches back.
Know the shoes I wear are a mess. As I walk, and I keep on walking. Till I know the answer.
I mean, adding a laundry room in what used to be a hallway was always going to throw up some challenges. One measurement we missed when we installed the venting meant opening up the wall, moving water lines, and relocating a light switch. Thankfully, opening the wall let us recess the dryer vent into the wall cavity, which meant we could push the washer dryer back now all the way against the wall. It was all a bit of a pain, but that bit of extra space we found gave us just the amount of room we needed to make this room come together properly. You know what? We might be having soup for dinner.
It is cool out.
And it's a good comfort food night. We deserve something cozy.
Like beer.
I was thinking like green veggies and orzo. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, and so are the walls. Well, ish. Do we have to patch the hole?
Yeah, we do.
Are the cabinets?
We're going to 32, which is about there.
Of course 32 is about there.
So, it's just another fun thing we're dealing with, correcting all the mistakes we made. We had to move the light switch, and we were able to thankfully just flip it to the other side into the hall.
We actually realized that we think we meant to do that from the beginning, and then somewhere along the road we forgot.
Now we have a hole to patch, so we can paint.
But thankfully you had the super fast magic drywall mud.
So I do have a part bag of fast set, so that means we can get multiple coats on it today, hopefully.
So I need a square head guy then. Stay close because I'm nervous.
Okay. As I walk away.
Maybe white beans in the soup? White beans, orzo, broccoli, zucchini.
How about a flat plate screwdriver?
I don't have one of those.
Okay, that's it. Nothing's holding it.
Oh, great. Okay.
Like, do you think you can hold that cabinet? I actually remember now that I had to hammer that in.
Now you remember that.
Okay, so put your post.
Ooh. Okay. That went better than you thought.
Good.
I mean, not all the way step back like 2 days. Like everything's built and cut. Remember that time we had to rip up a floor that we just installed because it wasn't dry yet? Lunch was had. It was delicious. We tested out the kitchen couch and it's going to be amazing because it is pouring rain. We don't get to eat outside today. We're kind of back where we were this morning before we realized we had all these problems. So Chris is just getting the final measures. He's about to cut to make the cabinet that goes around the washer dryer. You ready to go? You've got it all figured out?
I'm working on it. I'm questioning the depth.
It's definitely a day that feels like 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. We want this laundry room to feel luxuriously finished because it's in a basement, it's already dark. We really want it to be somewhere that's really beautiful and looks like we really thought about it, so it's gonna be worth all these extra steps. Cabinet that we're building, we're actually going to lift it up on a little platform because the floor is so uneven that Chris doesn't think he'll be able to get the washer dryer level. So we can make the platform level, then the washer dryer won't be a problem. Then we decided we want a crown on the top of this cabinet so it looks really beautiful and finished, which is why we had to take down all the other cabinets because now we realize they also need a crown. And it looks like the cute lights I wanted to use aren't actually going to fit with the doors of the cabinet, but we're not even dealing with that problem. We think putting all of this energy into what would otherwise be a forgotten room, I know we'll appreciate it going forward. And now I am going to paint the cabinet doors that we got from IKEA, that were the style that we liked, but not the color that we liked. Hopefully we're not too far away from getting those on the cabinets and having a little mini reveal. Raspberry time. I'm thinking of trying to move these plants to the south side of the house next year. Oh, and we have a development. I'm already wet. Why don't we talk about it? The enormous tree. What do we do with the enormous tree? So we got a quote to take it down, and Chris and I have been procrastinating. I'm going across the street so you can see the ugly tree in all of its glory. Do you see it? Ugly, huge tree. Chris and I got a quote. $2,000. We're already so far over budget on this project. Every new 2,000 is just, I don't know if at this point it's just another drop in the bucket and we're just like, whatever, just spend it and we'll figure it out at the end, or if it's worth trying to, I don't know, see if we can design around it. I don't know. Do we wait until next summer, which is when we actually get to do stuff in the yard anyway? Make a game day call then when we know how broke we are. But also next summer we have to deal with the garage. And hopefully next summer we're done with the inside of this house and we're working on our next flip project, because that is what we thought we would actually be doing when we started this channel. It's enough jimmer jammer. I better get back to painting. How's leveling the platform going?
The worry was that because the floor tile's kind of uneven and has ridges, that we would have to try and slide it, which would be impossible.
Yeah.
And then try and level it. Have to pull it out, level it, push it back in, and I thought it would just be a pain. So I'm just going to use a few little shims and get it perfect. I'll cut 2x4s, just push them down to the floor and screw them in, just so there's a ton of support. Okay.
I'm glad it's not that much of a disaster.
No, the floor's quite good. You're surprised at my abilities to lay a tile floor?
Well, with all the grunting and groaning that was going on when you were doing it, you made it sound like it was a disaster.
There may have been a few curse words.
There were some curse words. I'm really grateful that we were able to move the laundry room downstairs. I would have loved to have put it upstairs with the bedrooms, but thankfully downstairs there was a useless hallway going to the bedroom, and it connected like the mechanical room and the bedroom and the bathroom that was down there. And Chris and I just thought, this is kind of a waste of space. Let's reorganize how these rooms are laid out, find different access to the bedroom, the bathroom, the mechanical room. We figured all that out so that we could steal that space in the hallway and make that great laundry room that she's small, but by the standards of the 1970s mom who lived here, it's huge, and I'm grateful. Now I have to finish primering, then I get to put the paint on, which is always the rewarding part. The primering's always like, oh my God, when is it ever gonna end? So unrewarding watching white go to white. Next week, I think Chris and I are planning to settle on all of the wall colors for the main part of the house because we're finishing Fiona's bathroom next. In order to do that, we need to paint the tongue and groove ceiling. And in order to do that, we need to pick paint colors. So stick around for that. So this is level.
Yeah.
And this is on the ground.
This is hitting the tile, yeah. You can see how the frame's sitting a bit higher.
Oh yeah. Smart trick, Chris. As much as I love 2x4s, do we get to do the pretty part soon?
No. I have to put the top on this.
I don't even. I'm going to paint. Never mind. I just dug out the color match paint that I got last week that is supposed to be a match to the cabinet. And if this does not try darker, then we are in big trouble. And they did a little dab right on the sample I took, and it was perfect. So now I'm waiting. You're not gonna believe this. Look. Boom! Can't even see it. Now we get to do the rewarding part of painting. What's going on? You seem
Feel like I never get anything done. That's all.
You've gotten a lot done today. I feel like when this first panel goes on, you're gonna feel like a rock star. I don't have the grip strength that you have.
Do you need me to pick it up for you first?
Oh, maybe. I might. Okay, got it.
Good?
Okay. Now what?
Don't know.
We have cabinetry in this house. We used to just
We had it yesterday too, until we took them down.
Chris built a whole custom cabinet. It looks amazing. This room feels like a real useful room, which is so exciting. But he's built it all out of MDF. I feel like that butt sounded bad. It's not bad. It's good. He's built it out of MDF, which is great. But I'm going to need to sand the edges, seal the edges before I can paint it, and then paint it. Then we can finally move on to getting the upper cabinets back on the wall. I got to finish the second and hopefully not third coat of paint on the doors I've been painting upstairs. But we're getting super close. Ooh, and this cabinet has a super cool trick on this wall because Chris and his practical nature came up with a very big potential problem and a super smart solution. We'll show you that once it's all painted. Can I paint there?
You can, as long as that means moving your paint.
Oh, I can do that. Oh yeah, it's on the cabinet. Okay, hold on. You do realize though that we have, don't touch you, you're wet, that we have upgraded from the super teeny tiny bathroom that we were working in. We have at least
2 more square feet.
a little more than that. room number 2 is almost complete in this house. I don't know how many rooms we have left, but progress. Progress. How many rooms do we have left? Doesn't matter. We'll get there. Next up, Fiona's bathroom. Then our bathroom. Then what? Oh, kitchen.
Kitchen, hopefully. That's a little complicated. That's the filler. That's what you'll actually see. And then this is all just to hold it, so I can screw it through the cabinet to hold it in place.
Holy cow. Hopefully it fits.
I kind of test fit it. The bigger worry is if it goes in too deep, I don't think I'll be able to pull it back out.
Too far? First coat is on the washer dryer cabinet. Chris is working on the crown molding.
I was.
It's difficult.
No, I lost my tape measure. The belt clip broke, so.
It's right here. The doors, I might be being super picky, but I think I want to put a 3rd coat of paint on them. Let's go assess. Do they want one more coat? Am I being crazy? Am I being obsessive? I don't think so. See, there's like little mist spots. One more coat. It'll be worth it. They're looking good though. God, can't wait to get the doors on and the lights up. Okay, I gotta focus. I'm too busy thinking about the fun part at the end.
This is the part where we make the IKEA cabinets look a little less, well, IKEA. I needed to build out the side panels so everything lines up cleanly with the cabinet door fronts and the walls, and then add the crown molding that was totally worth taking the upper cabinets down for. It's basically about adding the details that give it a custom built-in look. I also added some support pieces to carry the weight of the countertop, especially at the ends where there aren't full cabinet boxes. It's a little complicated, a lot of measuring, double checking, trying to hide all the screws and nails before anything gets glued or nailed down. Worth it though. This kind of stuff makes the whole room feel a lot more finished.
I can't believe that after all the demo, the mouse poo, and the framing, we're finally here. This used to be a hallway, and now it's the cutest little laundry room. I might even start doing my own laundry now.
Right.
Hey, maybe, there's a chance. It definitely sucks that these had to come down.
Yeah, it looks way nicer with the crown though. And now the crowns match as well.
I know, right? Totally worth it. The crown makes it all look so much nicer. You would not know that this is IKEA. I love that you couldn't resist putting like a little painted, no less, temporary countertop on.
Yeah.
I can't wait until the pull-out drying rack is here.
Yeah, that's one thing. Because we don't have the rack, I couldn't finish.
Well, and you
that
might need the
front edge.
counter. Then we can have tile. But I
tile.
love that you rigged up my faucet for me.
Not-
Look, you can almost use it. You can't, there's no plumbing.
Yeah, it's not connected.
There was one potential massive problem that you
Yeah.
thought about and solved.
Well, my worry was it'd be really hard to hook up the dryer vent and the water lines, so we made this whole panel removable.
So now instead of having to reach in this big dark cubby, like around a washer dryer, how would you ever do that?
With them stacked, yeah.
No.
It'd be almost impossible. So this is removable. We can get it all hooked up, and for future as well, if there's ever maybe a water leak or something, hopefully not.
Yeah,
We'll
you
be
can
able-
just pop it off.
We'll be able to get
Boom
access.
shakalaka.
Yeah.
Get right at it. Also on the list of things we're waiting for the countertop for is the pretty wall paneling I want to put on all these walls and the pretty wallpaper I showed you in last week's video. So stick around for that because that's not going to happen for a good couple of weeks now, but it's really going to put the finishing on this cute little laundry room. Can we talk about the floor for like a while? Because we were gonna do the green and black and the checkerboard, and I am so glad that we pivoted. I am in love with it.
I actually really like how your doors turned out with your paint.
Right?
Yeah, I love how you can see the wood grain through it still. Well, and the color match between the IKEA panels and the doors.
It's insanely good.
Yeah, so good.
So the laundry room is as far as it's gonna go for now, and it's so beautiful. Next step is Fiona's bathroom. We thought, until we realized that in order to paint the tongue and groove ceiling that she has in her bathroom, we need to pick the paint colors for the entire house. So next week, come back and watch me hemming and hawing over the perfect white while Chris rolls his eyes in the background. And before we go, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the comments on last week's video. You guys make us feel so special. We're so grateful. If you're new here, be sure to watch this series from the beginning. I think that there's something like 50 videos about the renovations that we've been doing on this house. And as always, thanks so much for watching.